Hey, BIS 302. Welcome to a mid-module 3 video. I want to talk to you today about the survey, okay? Because most of you know I talk to everybody, I think, that's active in the class, and you all know about the online survey as a quantitative survey as what we're going to do, right? So let's get into that. I'm going to try to wing this so you can actually see what I'm doing here. Because, well, let me see where are my notes on this. Let's get back to them. Okay, all right. So, looking at your, by the way, worksheet 3, I'm going to score them tomorrow morning, give you some feedback, 'cause I know you're not doing, you haven't turned in your lit reviews yet. Some of you have had questions. That's great. I encourage you to ask me. I don't say I'm pushed back slightly, but I want to be sure that you've viewed the Adobe presentation on Module 3 in the learning materials, that you listen to that, watch that. It's like 3 or 4 slides. Have the text and read the chapter about lit reviews. And actually, is that even on the assignment? I can't remember. I'm sorry. But you'll see from the Adobe presentation and from the samples I posted and do the worksheet. And check that out. If you still have questions after that, at least you're coming at me prepared that you've looked at those, so we can say, okay, this is what I'm looking for, right? But some of the easy definitions of what things are, you can find there, all right? But let me know, okay? Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not refusing to help. It's just that I'm pretty tight. Hey, guess where I am, right? Okay. Okay, I'm changing due dates right now. Okay, I'm changing due dates. I've already done it for worksheets, the video, the worksheets, and the papers to better reflect the flow of the course chronologically. I was having everything packed at the end. At the end. Doesn't make any sense. No one knows what to do first. You just know it's all due, so you just throw it against the wall. So I'm spacing things out chronologically to give you a better sense of what I need you to do to get the work done properly and get the most out of it. All right. So let's talk about good work overall again. You guys called me. I think that's awesome. And actually, you are doing really good work so far. It's still early. I mean, the big stuff's coming, but I'm got a good feeling. All right. A good feeling. Now, just a reminder on the lit review and the proposal and the final paper. It's academic writing. It's scholarly writing. If you're not familiar with that, let me know. But for the most part, in everything in this class that I'm going to expect is that you keep yourself out of it. Okay? No I's, no me's, no my's. Like I said, no, I want to do this research because my interest is in blank. No, 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 no. Researchers are already doing the research because it's interesting to them. That goes with the territory. It's a no-brainer. So it's not why they do research, not why you choose something, okay? If you want the simplest answer, I'll tell you. It's because researchers want to add knowledge about a particular subject, topic, issue to the wider, broader body of knowledge in that field. That's the most simplest answer. Of course, there's more specifics, but that's simple, right? Okay. Now, sources, again, it's important that you use primary sources. If you're going to give me anything, you give me 4 primary sources minimum, and you should be pretty good to go. Okay, like I said, you're not going to be blowing me away with 4, but in this short time we have, I'll probably, if you give me 4 solid primary sources in lit review, that'll probably be, a strong as opposed to competent. Okay. Again, you're going to avoid. You go with .coms. You better be able to convince me why that .com is not unbiased. If there's advertising on it, it's biased. If it's not peer reviewed, it's biased. Okay. Be careful with .coms. All right. Okay. Let's get to the survey. All right. So quantitative survey means what? Closed questions. That means all the questions you set up have specific choices of answers. The only question that does not have a choice of answers is age. And guess what? It does have a choice of answers because 18 to whatever. All right? If you cut me out because I'm 61, I will have your head down. The questions are all going to be closed. They're all going to be specific answers. That's it. Okay, that's all you wanna. You want to be able to compare and correlate just the questions in a quantitative sense, not qualitative. Remember, qualitative is about quality, about qualifying. It's about getting the interviews, the questions, the open-ended, and transcribing them and coding them and weighing them and then analyzing and giving them meaning. Quantitative means quantify, quantity. They're strict, very defined. We're going with that because you don't have time to do anything else, right? Cool. All right. So you're waiting for Easter eggs. I'm not going to give you one. But actually, you know what? This video is pretty important. So if you're watching it, I'm going to sneak you another 5. I'll put it on top of your Module 3 video. So, because it's important in audio survey. All right. So let's go with the first one is, where am I? Starbucks, first egg, Starbucks. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Okay. I'd like you to use like better websites for this. It's just easier to do. I use SurveyMonkey, surveymonkey.com. Okay. I logged in. I've had this for years, right? The issue with most of the ones that are good is that you have to pay for survey creation over 10 questions. Now, overwhelmingly, I'd like your survey to be more than 10 questions. So how do we do that without paying? I'm going to show you in a minute, okay? So let's take a look. All right, I'm going to try to spin this thing around and put it, so you'll earn your, okay, I'm going to put it, then I'm going to actually tap this. There we go. So we're going to be dark, and then I'm going to adjust it a little bit and try to show you what's going on here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so SurveyMonkey. All right, this is me. I'm logged in. Okay, so I'm trying to do this kind of from the side. It's not going to be easy, but I'm going to show you. Okay, so my account is basically free. Sorry, let me move out of the way. I have a basic free account. All right, that's me. Okay, so let's go to create survey up here. See that? Okay, create survey. Now, I wish I could get this thing a little bit better. Let's see. I hope it's in focus, is it? Yeah, I guess. Hopefully you can see that. That's not backwards, right? Okay. So here. Okay. How do you want to get started? Up there, right? Start from scratch, copy existing survey, build it for me. All right, you're going to want to start from scratch, right? Okay, you're going to want to start from scratch. So you're going to name your survey. Okay, let's just say 302 for this one for the sake of doing nothing. Survey category, I just, let's see what it says here. Come on, get up higher. I don't know what all this is. Survey category. Let's just go feedback. I don't know. Okay. My question's already written. No. All right. So let's create the survey. All right. Creating new survey. All right. Reaching for my coffee. All right. Now, notice how you do this. They have recommended questions, previous use questions. Okay. Okay. Over here, though, is the meat and potatoes of it. And what we want to do is we want to enter our question here. Okay. So the question could be, obviously, is uh, what is, or let's just choose gender. Okay. I can't type sideways like this. Choose gender. All right. Let's go with multiple choice. Okay. Let's go with multiple. No, not multiple choice. What are you talking about? All right. Let's go with drop down. All right. So drop down it is. Answer choice here is, you want to just be doing M, F, O. See how I did that there? MFO, that's in the, you can keep going, add more of them. Let's save this, adding question. All right, so there's the first question. You can see it up here. Gender. Well, we can't see it the way, like, can't view it like by the survey person's view. So I'm just showing that's what. Okay, so a new question. See, a new question, right? Now we want to do age, right? I mean, I would recommend, please use proper grammar and all that stuff, Okay, so this is the only one where you get to do a comment box. Basically, fill in the blank. Okay, save. Can you see that, you guys? I hope so. All right, so now we got age. The people are going to fill it in. If you want to edit this and go, um, must be 18 or older. Okay, man, this is hard typing sideways. All right, so then we're gonna save that question. Okay, now you notice those are the first two questions: gender, age, gender. All right, so we're gonna try to, but that used 20% of the allotted questions. There's only 8 left. I mean, you want more than that, don't you? Or you want to glean some more information. So what you want to do is build questions, and I'm gonna show you how to do that in one of my existing surveys already. Let's see if I can find my existing survey. Go back here. I'm going to go back to create survey, and I'm going to use one of my existing surveys. All right. So here's one I did. 10 questions. Let's look at this 10 question one I did probably last semester. Okay. You can see what I did here. I did something different. I made male, female, other. All right. You can do that and do the drop down, whatever. Did the age. Now, here's the trick. Here is the trick. Hey, can I do shadow? Okay. Choose from the font. Okay, this is where I'm talking about the hacks, right? Choose from the following. This is about where people live. This is an example of a survey. Okay, choose from the following. This is like, well, it's not a complete question. I was doing this as a sample, but I would say choose from the following of where you would consider living. So house, definitely no, likely no, maybe, like yes, there's apartment, condo, RV, other. But you'll notice here is what I did is I didn't ask them 4 different questions on these. Would you live in a house? Would you live in an apartment? Would you live in a condo? Okay. You choose from the following. I could keep this thing going. Okay. And I could choose, and whatever I could fit from this type of Likert scale of definitely no to definitely yes, whatever works in there, ask it here. Ask it in this question. This question doesn't have to be so specific. Okay. It's like choose the following, just like this. Choose all that apply. It's the same thing. You can make a list of 20 things here that apply. This is where you're getting your extra questions from. Okay, you don't have to, ask 3 different questions on this one. This is one question. Choose all that apply. I currently own a home. I currently rent an apartment. I currently rent a home. I currently own a condo. I currently rent a condo. I currently live in a family. I mean, you could keep going here and say choose all that apply. I want to buy a house someday. I have no interest in buying a house. I have no. You can do all these things in this one question. Keep it going. You can keep making these. All right. Here's a Likert scale. Do you own it? Do you intend to own property someday? Never to definitely. You'll notice though, is that we used one whole question just to ask that. When you could do that here by adding 3 more choices, or you could do it here by saying you intend to own a home. Definitely no, right? You see what I'm saying? You don't use the question up this way. Okay, you put it in here, all right? And it's very simple to do, all right? Please choose from the following. Here's another style of question. It's called rows and columns. Okay, you got rows going here, got columns this way. You can fit, again, everything that you might have wanted to do in one Likert scale, you can put in a whole bunch. And remember, Likert scale, these scales of intensity are much better and much more important to use than yes or no questions, because there's always gray area. There's always a strength of feeling of intensity, okay? All right? Like for me, you ask me, you intend to own property someday, and this was a bad question, say a house, say living in residential property someday. I would choose hell no. That's just me, okay? I mean, I know I'm strong on that. Some people might say, maybe, no, not really. Yes, but so having that scale of intensity is important, right? Okay, let me go with Easter egg number 2 because you're listening. I'm going to see a movie. I'm going to go see John Wick 340 today. Um, so let's go with movie. Thank you, movie. All right. So now this is how we make these questions. Like I said, that will please choose from the following. Look. No, never, not at all. See, so you can answer some of these questions differently. So no, never, not at all gives that same general feeling of very negative, right? And this is likely, no, or rarely. So it has, time amounts like never and rarely, okay, and always, most always, okay, often. That's time. That's when, and then it's got the intense feeling of no, maybe, likely, yes, yes. And I perceive my current quality of my life as my best life. I'm a huge sports fan. I want to have a big family. I want to buy a new car. These are all random questions I just threw in here. But you can see now if you're doing it about diet or fitness or perception of fitness, it should be very easy for you to add a bunch of questions in a scale like this, in a row like column row figure like that. And these are all available. So you can see, look at all these questions I'm asking here, but these aren't separate questions. They're all under one question. This is the hack I was telling you about, okay? So you don't ask the person, you want to buy a new car or not? That's one question. Heck no, man, you put that in here with these other questions, okay? So this is all questions: marijuana, homelessness, Social Security, social media, I'm sorry. Social Security, where my head at, huh? Okay. Oh, my 302 instructor is quite odd. And that's so funny. All right. So here's another one. Please rank the following, starting with your favorite. You can have all these, like this is somebody doing this, like somebody be doing a social media, and they think all these things, that rank all these things. Instead of just asking which is your favorite social media, or they're using this to find out, how a person perceives all of these. Is the game over for Pinterest? Is Tumblr done? I don't even know what that is. Okay, so but these are different types. Okay, here's another one: athletic shoe preferences, Nike, Adidas, Asics, New Balance. You can keep going on all kinds of shoe preferences, or if you're doing marketing, okay, if you're doing cars or something, you can name every car you wanted to. But you notice here, there's no open-ended question. Well, here, age is down here too, but there's no open-ended question. Disregard it being down here. It should be at top. I was just making examples. Rank importance to you. This is like in sustainability. Okay, so this is the type of survey that will really help you guys in terms of, hold on, let me get this thing out of here. Which should really help you. Oh my God, who turned on the lights? Okay, so um, this is an important video, I think, because it's the survey. Don't have to panic about getting it out right away. Yes, we need data. I would like you to get up to 50 or more if possible. It's difficult for a lot of people. If you can't do it, okay, did I just go to heaven or what? No, don't go into the light. Do not go into the light. Sorry about that, you guys. This is just really kind of weird on me here. I can't believe this thing. You notice as you touch part of the screen. Okay, good enough. Um, let's go like this, huh? Just so let me know if you have any questions. Get this survey out. I would say it'd be nice by the end of next week. So like the 14th or so, I guess it would be, right? I think so. That way you have about a week of it out there. You don't have a long time for it out there. That's why. So if you want to get it out next Wednesday, whatever, if you need help, let me know. I'll do the best I can. You're the last class that I have that I think I'm going to allow this kind of freedom, because it's really tough to not make people upset thinking I don't want to help them, because I do. All right. But I can't give you the answers, and it's not a one-on-one course, so I expect you to have the learning materials and things already under your belt before you come at me, right? That's why they're there. So that should do it, I think. Let me go with my third and final. I'm just looking at my notes. Sorry, I'm not totally spacing out, and I'm going to wander away, and they're going to do a silver alert for me. Okay, so everything is done there. Good, good, good. All right. Uh, almost 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes. Okay, let's do the final um, Easter egg is let's go with Ray-Ban. Okay, Ray-Bans. All right, that's what I'm going to be putting on here and getting out of here and going to the Apple Store in the video. So, you guys, keep in touch. You're doing great. Looking forward to seeing those lit reviews. Do the best you can. All right, forks up. Peace.